Witch Trials Weekly, Video 4, January the 29th to February the 11th, 1692. Sarah Good's Mistake.
We're combining 2 weeks again this video. Sometime in early February, Sarah Good and her 4-year-old daughter Dorcas went to the parsonage to beg. Sarah would be snide to people giving her charity, but would react in disgust if they gave her too little. Reverend Parris gave something to Dorcas, and Sarah murmured under her breath, an occurrence which would later come back to haunt both mother and daughter. Sarah Good also had an infant who would end up in prison with her. She and her husband William didn't get along, and Sarah had to beg because he didn't make enough money to support the family. They were also homeless for a time because Sarah was cheated out of her inheritance, and they had difficulty finding another place to live because she and William would fight often and loudly. Also, during the smallpox outbreak, not even their relatives would take them in. At the time of the trials, they were staying at a place just south of the village. Sarah Good also didn't attend meetings, her excuse being that she lacked the proper clothing to do so. An excuse which would again come back to bite her. Sarah Good has always been seen as a very interesting figure, and part of her trial is actually used at the Witch Dungeon Museum in Salem. The information that we're giving you about her is just a brief summary, so if you would like to learn more about Sarah Good or any of the people we're talking about in these videos, please feel free to use our reference book or do your own research, either online or check out what your local bookstore has to offer. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you here next week.
This video was produced with special permission from the author and publisher. This chronicle covers the years 1692 to 1697 in detail. It also touches briefly on important and relevant events before and after this time. To get a copy for your personal research and enjoyment, please visit our store at the link below.